Welcome to the IDFA Universe Online Championships. Okay, it's been a wild year. This is the 16th annual IDFA Universe Championships, and it's a little bit different this year. This is our first time in history ever doing an online championships, and I want to do a really good job with this show, so I really appreciate you checking out the video to see all the coverage and results. I want to give a big special thanks to all the athletes that stuck it out and did this competition. I know it's a little bit different than normal, but you stayed with the course, you followed out your goal, and you made it to the stage on December 13th. It might have been in your living room, it might have been at a studio, but you made it to the stage. Like I said, it's our 16th annual event. It's the first time in IDFA history that we've done an online championships. So let's give all these athletes that stuck it out and competed a big round of applause. I know you're out there, you can still clap even if you're watching on your phone or on your computer or on your screen, your TV screen. Clap. Another good way to show some love to the athlete you're watching is comment below, mention their name, give them a shout out, say great job, such and such. I know they'd really appreciate that, or even share the video, let other people see them compete. I think you're really going to enjoy the video. We have a lot more in store for 2021, because I have a feeling we're going to have to do a lot more online competitions. I learned a lot from running this online show. We're going to bring even better ones in the future. This show is amazing. Check it out. We have everything from a transformation to pro athletes on stage. So check out the video. All these athletes worked really hard to get here, and we all appreciate your support by watching the video. Our first division is the Transformation Challenge division. And first up we have Ashley Gallego of Pickering, Ontario.
Hi, my name is Ashley Gallego. I'm 30 years old, and this is my transformation story. So I was always chubby and overweight throughout my childhood and my teen years, my 20s. Honestly, there's not a time that I can remember that I wasn't overweight and chubby. I was actually bullied in elementary school for being that overweight and chubby girl. And that's probably where my self-esteem took its first biggest hits, and that feeling sort of just rode out with me throughout my entire childhood and throughout my teen years. So fast forward to when I was 19, I actually became pregnant with a beautiful baby girl named Janae. She is the biggest blessing I could have ever received, and she's definitely what I needed at that time to help me grow as a person. But obviously with pregnancy comes more weight gain. So my weight really fluctuated throughout my 20s. I literally tried every diet, shake, pill, tea there was at the time, and honestly nothing stuck. I constantly chose to be complacent over my own health time and time again. And it was just a constant vicious cycle of losing weight, then gaining weight, and it just kept going on for such a long time. It has taken me years to really love myself and be kind to myself. I realized that this is the only body that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, and it's either you choose to be uncomfortable and unhappy and not confident in yourself, or you choose to do something and you choose to be happy, confident, and comfortable in your own skin going forward. So I chose myself. I chose to be happy. I chose to finally put myself first. So in August of this year, I found a group of online coaches called Lady the F Up. I seen what their coaches were really capable of. So I decided to sign up because I was like, honestly, what else could I lose? So that's when I had met my coach, Lexi, and she was definitely the support and guidance that I needed at the time. So I noticed during my process all of the small steps I was taking turned into big steps. I started hitting goals and milestones that I honestly never thought were even in arm's reach before. So this journey that I've been on, it definitely has not been easy whatsoever, but it has been completely worth it every single day that I've been on it. I find I'm so much more happier and I am so much more confident in myself. I'm a lot more comfortable in my own skin. I realized being uncomfortable in your own skin and being unhappy is one of the hardest things to live through. So overall, I find this has just made me a better person and a better role model for my daughter, and that's honestly that's all that I could ask for out of this journey. One of the things that really stuck with me that my coach had told me was that one day all of these late nights, early mornings, sacrifices, one day they'll pay off, and then when you do things the right way, you'll end up winning. So here I am. I won. For me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Our next competitor in the Transformation Challenge is Jason SUASIN of Etobicoke, Ontario. And I'm going to read his transformation story. Hi, I'm Jason. I've been in Canada for 10 years now. When I started working as a nurse here, there was so much pressure and I ate a lot. I neglected my health and my weight went all the way up to over 210 pounds. This year has been particularly stressful due to the pandemic and from being overworked and not being able to travel, as traveling is one of the ways I unwind. I was drinking almost every day to the point it was taking over my life, until I realized that things have to change. One of the best things that happened to me this year was I reconnected with my trainer, Sunny Zai, the best trainer I know. He helped me get back in shape, he guided me on eating healthy, and provided me a realistic exercise plan. From over 210 pounds to now 167 pounds in 3 months, I love my body more now than ever. Our next competitor in the Transformation Challenge is Natalie Richer of Mississauga.
My name is Natalie, and next month I will be 37 years old. I started my Transformation Challenge in May of 2019 after weighing in at almost 300 pounds. I had just finished the first year of my PhD, and after struggling to fit into a plane seat while traveling with my colleagues, and after profusely sweating and experiencing extreme physical pain from the physical strain of carrying student exams across campus, I realized it was time to get healthy. I've struggled with being overweight and obsessive binge eating my entire life, and until recently have felt helpless when even thinking about controlling portions or eating a healthy, balanced diet. The insecurities that stemmed from being morbidly obese resulted in me being ashamed of my body and being so unhappy with the person that I'd become. Food, fear, and a lack of belief in myself prevented me from being my best self. I started with a trainer at the beginning of June 2019 and immediately fell in love with the challenge of bodybuilding. In September of 2019, I decided I wanted to participate in your Transformation Challenge, and despite COVID transformed my life. Now, the last year, it hasn't been without its challenges. COVID tested my willpower and determination, but I persevered. I had my mindset on competing, so I did Zoom workouts with my trainer. I adapted to body weight workouts, and I found new ways to challenge myself without weights. I've turned eating into a healthy habit, and I have found a balance and a sense of peace I never could have imagined a year and a half ago. I am confident and comfortable in my own skin, and I transformed myself in mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.
Okay, now it's time for the awards. In third place, we have Jason SUASIN. Second place, Ashley Gallego. And that leaves our first place in the Transformation Challenge is Natalie Richer of Mississauga, Ontario. All these athletes will be shipped out awards. Everyone's getting official medallions shipped out to them right after the Okay, it's time for the placings in the Masters Bikini division. In fourth, we have Serena KAISER. In third, we have PATRIZIA Ferrante. In second, we have Jessica Youngs. And our Masters Bikini winner is MANDY DOREGO. And she also will earn her Masters Pro card in Bikini. So congratulations, Mandy. And there it is, her pro card that Mandy will be awarded. And again, all these athletes get all their medallions and everything shipped out to them after the show. Next up, we have the Masters Physique division. This is Dennis Butler of London, Ontario. Dennis actually just turned 40, so he's excited to do the Masters division. Dennis would like to thank Meg, Frankie, Dave, and Nick, and all my martial arts friends and family. First place in Masters Physique goes to Dennis Butler. And Dennis will also earn his Masters Pro card in the Physique division. Next up, we have Masters Fitness Model, and our first competitor is Christina Harrison of Carp, Ontario. Christina would like to thank her coach, Kim Peppers, for her expertise and guidance. She'd like to thank her ride and die partner in life, Jason. And she'd like to thank all the women who support her and make her want to be the best woman competitor she can be. Our next competitor is Jessica Youngs. She'd like to thank her husband Kyle and her kids Jackson and Mackenzie for all their support. This is Jessica Youngs. In second place, we have Christine Harrison of Carp, Ontario. And in first place, we have Jessica Youngs of Oshawa, Ontario. And Jessica will also earn her Masters Pro card in the Fitness Model division. Next up, we have our Masters Figure division. And welcome to the stage, Isabelle Michaud of Lac-Etchemin, Quebec. Isabelle would like to thank everyone who has been there during this incredible preparation, especially her husband and children, her coach, and her best friend. It was a wonderful experience, and I'm already looking forward to my next competition. And thank you once again, Shaun, for making this work. Your Masters Figure champion is Isabelle Michaud. Isabelle will also earn her Masters Pro card in the Figure division. Next, we have our Transformation Challenge. Again, this is the athletic division of the Transformation Challenge. Here is Fan Gal's transformation story. When I started getting older with more pressure from work and less time to work out, I began to eat more and more every day. I started getting lazier and lazier each day and started getting fatter and fatter. And my health started getting bad. I was easily getting tired, especially when around my kids. They would run circles around me. One day my son asked, "Dad, how old are you? Are you okay? I saw on TV we all grow old and die one day. I don't want you to die." When he cried, I told him, your dad is young forever and will never grow old. So I started to get back on track, taking my health and workout seriously, keeping in shape and being active as I want to show my family how I can stay healthy without them worrying about me, especially my son. My goal is to spend more and more good times together with my family and never grow old. Next up, we have Isabelle Michaud, and here's her story. I have done it for me and no one else. When you are unhappy because of your weight, it is hard to be positive. Even if you have lots of love and support, if you don't love yourself, you will always be missing something to your happiness. Today, with a good diet, I have accomplished my biggest challenge. During my journey, I have lost 120 pounds. Remember, every day is a victory no matter what step you take. Be proud to step forward. Being married to a former bodybuilder, I took his advice and began to train to firm my loose hanging skin. Month after month of seeing results, I became seriously motivated to continue my journey to the next level. And I live by this motto: be better than yourself yesterday. Next up in the transformation challenge, we have SHEKAR VELU of Edmonton, Alberta.
My name is SHEKAR VELU. I go by Shay, and I've sent in my entry for a transformation challenge, as well as I would be competing under the novice physique category as well. So I've sent in 2 entries for this particular contest. Even before I go ahead and give you a brief about my transformation, I would first of all wholeheartedly like to thank IDFA as well as Shaun to go ahead and complete this event instead of just cancelling it. And I'm really happy about completing this particular transformation of mine. And Shaun, thank you once again. It's been tough. It's been very tough because I've never done such a thing ever before in my life. So a cancellation at the last minute would have been devastating. So I once again thank you. And the whole point of making this particular video is to just give a little brief about what I went through and how I was able to get this transformation completed. All right. First of all, lifting weights or weightlifting or going to the gym has always been a passion. So I am almost at the gym for say 5 to 6 days a week, doing something or the other, lifting weights or but my actual desire to be on the stage kicked in only last year in 2019, where I actually decided, now that I'm putting in so much of effort going to the gym and being on a diet, not like a proper diet, but yeah, so I thought, okay, fine, let's at least go ahead and give it a try. Let's compete and see what my progress are. And I never did a cut before in my life. So I have some notes here, so I'll be looking into the notes. I don't know the exact dates, so kindly bear with me. Okay, so this was in September. I took a picture of mine to monitor my actual progress based on the pictures that I've got, based on the notes that I've made. It was on the September 22nd, 2019. That is when I actually started monitoring the progress, because that is when I thought I would make it to Montreal in July for the IDFA event. So as of September 22nd, 2019, I weighed 201.3 pounds. Okay, so that is where it all started. So I started my prep for Montreal in July. So I was able to I stuck onto a proper diet through some help, of course, a proper training regime, and I was able to slowly reduce my weight through that particular regime to 185.2 as of 185.2 pounds as of March 14, 2020, and that's when the lockdown happened. So technically I didn't have any access to the gym or whatever, right? So it was a little disturbing at that particular time, so I had to back out from competing at the Montreal event in July. And from 185, now that the gyms have shut down, I didn't really have any option to work out or do anything whatsoever. And slowly things started to, I kind of gained around 10 pounds, which was not really good when the gyms opened. It was only in the month of August that I got to know that IDFA is still going ahead with with today's plan, that is December 13th event. So I thought, okay, fine, let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's where it all started. And I hired my online coach. His name is Shred. He's in Toronto, and we put in a plan together saying that we are going ahead with this particular event that is today, December. We put in a plan. We decided on a diet as well as a workout regime again. And yeah, and I kind of took that pretty seriously. And one good thing about 2020 has been pretty tough, but the only good thing that happened to me in 2020 was work from home. So technically I'm saving all that time traveling to and fro to work. Being on a cut is not going to be easy, so I get that additional rest time, which kind of helped me. So I would like to thank the situation prevailing for me to be working from home. That kind of helped me as well. And as of August 14th, I think it was, as of August 14th, I started my cut at 193.4 pounds, and as of the 10th of December, I brought it down to around 154 pounds. And yeah, I'm sending in my entry for my transformation. It's not an easy task. I was able to I was down 38 pounds. So 38 pounds in 4 months is not an easy task. A lot of cardio, weight training, and as I already told you, I'm also doing the novice competition, so technically a little bit of posing practice as well. I've sent in all of my entries, and I will keep my fingers crossed. For once, I'm waiting for a Monday.
Okay, it's time for the awards. In third place, we have SHEKAR VELU of Edmonton, Alberta. In second, we have Fan Gal of Richmond Hill, Ontario. And our Transformation Challenge winner is Isabelle Michaud of Quebec. All these athletes will be receiving their official IDFA medallions through the mail. We'll be shipping all this out right after the show. Our next division is Novice Bikini, and we have Serena KAISER of Cranbrook, British Columbia. She would like to thank her trainer, LAURIE DICKSON, for all her help and support. This is Serena. Your Novice Bikini champion is Serena KAISER of Cranbrook, British Columbia. Next up, we have men's novice bodybuilding. Our first competitor is Alex BONWICK of Singhampton, Ontario. Alex would like to thank all the fans of the IDFA. Thank you for supporting us during this groundbreaking event. Without you, there's no us. We can't wait to compete for you live on 2021. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be excellent to each other. This is Alex BONWICK. Our next competitor is David DEGARIS of La Chute, Quebec. David would like to thank us for making this online competition possible. And he said he's ready and he's a real warrior. This is David DEGARIS. Our next competitor in novice bodybuilding is Fan Gao of Richmond Hill, Ontario. Fan would like to thank his coach, Sunny Zai. Okay, it's time for the results. In third place, we have Alex BONWICK. Second place is David DEGARIS. And our novice bodybuilding champion is Fan Gao. And like I mentioned earlier, we will be shipping out the official IDFA medallions to these competitors right after the event. Next up, we have women's novice figure. And this is Isabelle Michaud of Quebec. Isabelle would like to thank everyone who's been with her during this incredible preparation, especially her husband and children, and her coach and best friend. It has been a wonderful experience, and I'm already looking forward to the next competition. And she would like to thank Shaun for making this show happen. Your novice figure champion is Isabelle Michaud of Quebec. Our next division is the men's novice physique division. Next up is Aaron Lee. He'd like to thank all the people that supported him through this journey, as well as his coach Stephen Cow for guiding him through his first show. And of course, you can't forget to thank IDFA for pulling this show off. This is Aaron Lee. Next, we have David DEGARIS of La Chute, Quebec. He would like to thank the IDFA for making this online competition possible, and he feels like a true warrior making it to the stage today. This is David DEGARIS. Next, we have Dominic Langlois-Prud'Homme of Quebec. He would like to thank the IDFA, of course. And also, I want to thank my girlfriend who is pregnant and who has supported me. And also special thanks to Jimmy Page, who saved him during his last week of prep. This is Dominic. Next, we have Fan Gao of Richmond Hill, Ontario. Fan would like to thank his coach, Sunny Zai, and all those who have supported him through this journey. Next, we have Seb Peressa of Montreal, Quebec. Seb would like to thank his coach Adonis, his friends and family, and the dentistry class of 2021 for their endless support over the last 11 months. It's been a long prep for Seb. Time for the results. In second place, we have Jessica Youngs. And our open bikini champion is Mandy DOREGO. Mandy will also earn her IDFA Pro card in the bikini division. And again, we'll be shipping out the awards right after the event. Our next division is open bodybuilding, and our first competitor is Alex Bonwick of Singhampton, Ontario. Alex would like to thank all the fans of the IDFA. Thank you for supporting us during this groundbreaking event. Without you, there is no us. We can't wait to compete for you live on 2021. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be excellent to each other. This is Alex Bonwick. Our next competitor is Fan Gao of Richmond Hill, Ontario. Fan would like to thank his coach, Sunny Zai, and all those who supported him through this prep. This is Fan Gao.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Our next competitor is Jonathan BOLDUC of Alma, Quebec. Jonathan would like to thank Team MB Shred for everything. Also thanks Claude and Kathleen who allowed me to experience it in an unexpected glamorous atmosphere. Finally, my lover Jesse is without doubt the best person who day after day helps me to realize myself in these crazy adventures. This is Jonathan BOLDUC.
Oh, you meant the world to me. Why do I feel like I linger?
Okay, it's time for the results. In 4th place, we have Alex Bonwick. 3rd place, we have Philippe Pyram. 2nd, we have Fan Gao. And our open bodybuilding champion and new IDFA pro is Jonathan BOLDUC of Alma, Quebec. And as I keep mentioning, we'll be shipping out the official IDFA medallions right after the event to all these athletes. Next up, we have Open Fitness Model, and this is Jessica Youngs of Oshawa, Ontario. Jessica would like to thank her husband Kyle and her kids Jackson and Mackenzie for all their support during this training and prep for the shows.
Now we will go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay.
Your Open Fitness Model champion is Jessica Youngs, and Jessica is also going to earn herself an IDFA Pro card in the Fitness Model division. Our next division is Men's Open Physique, and first up we have Philippe Pyram of Montreal, Quebec, and he'd like to thank all those supporting him, getting ready for the show. This is Philippe. Our next competitor is Samuel Akujieze of Brampton, Ontario. Samuel would like to thank God Almighty and his family and friends for standing by him through all this prep. This is Samuel. Our next competitor is Travis Priest of Kingston, Ontario. Travis would like to thank his mom. She has always been his #1 supporter. Thank you to my friends and especially my roommates who have put up with me for the last 3 months. And also thanks to Shaun, the IDFA, for putting this together so all us athletes can show off our hard work. This is Travis Priest. Okay, time for the results. In 3rd place, we have Philippe Pyram of Montreal. In 2nd place, we have Samuel Akujieze of Brampton, Ontario. And our Open Physique champion and new IDFA Pro is Travis Priest of Kingston, Ontario. Next up, we have Pro Bikini, and on stage is Christine Harrison. Christine would like to thank her coach, Kim Peppers, for her expertise and guidance. She'd like to thank her ride or die partner in life, Jason. And she'd like to thank all the women who support her and make her want to be the best woman / competitor she can be. Your pro bikini champion is Christine Harrison of Carp, Ontario. Next we have Pro Fitness Model Division. And this is Laurie Dixon of Cranbrook, British Columbia. Laurie wants to firstly thank her kids Mitchell and Dana for saying, "Mom, why don't you compete anymore?" To my father, as I dedicate this show to him. My man Kyle for his support and excitement for me. My friends and family and my incredible clients and Prestige Rocky Mountain Resort. This is Laurie Dixon. Your Pro Fitness Model Champion is Laurie Dixon of Cranbrook, British Columbia. Next up, we have Pro Bodybuilding. Our first competitor is Frank APUZZO of Toronto, Ontario. Frank would like to thank the IDFA and Shaun Campbell for putting on this show in these difficult times. And thank you, Mike Jackson and Team Fitness Center. This is Frank APUZZO. Next we have, in the Pro Bodybuilding division, Patrick Poulin of Sainte-Marie, Quebec. Patrick would like to thank his supporters, his family, his friends, and wonderful sweetheart. Also, we'd like to thank Shaun Campbell, who did everything to make this event possible. Okay, time for the results of the Pro Bodybuilding division. In second place we have Patrick Poulin. And that leaves Frank APUZZO as our Pro Bodybuilding champion at the IDFA Universe Online. As I said before, all IDFA official medallions will be shipped out to the competitors right after this event. Next, we have the Pro Figure Division, and our first competitor is Isabelle Rassicote of Terrebonne, Quebec. Isabelle would like to thank S&K Supplements and all the people behind the scenes. This is Isabelle. Next up we have Laurie Dickson of Cranbrook, British Columbia. Laurie would like to thank her kids, Mitchell and Dana, for saying, "Mom, why don't you compete anymore?" And also thank her father as she's dedicated this show to him. She wants to thank her man Kyle for his support and excitement for her. And she wants to thank her friends and family and incredible clients. And Prestige Rocky Mountain Resort. This is Laurie Dickson. Okay, it's results time. Second place goes to Laurie Dickson. And in first place is Isabelle Rassicote. Next up, we have the Pro Physique Division. This is Dennis Butler of London, Ontario. Dennis would like to thank Meg, Frankie, Dave, and Nick, and all my martial arts friends and family. To you, thank you for all your love and support. This is Dennis Butler. Your Pro Physique champion is Dennis Butler of London, Ontario. All right, that concludes the IDFA Universe online competition. Thank you so much for checking out the video and showing your support for all these amazing athletes who stuck it out during these tough times to still compete. It was a great event, and I'm really proud of all those athletes who made it to the stage. So check out idfa.ca. We will be listing the official results up there in the next few days, but I want everyone to check out the video first. So until next time, keep training hard, keep training.